welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Kacy. So today is a very busy day at the homestead. Ooh, and I'm sweating. If you follow us on Instagram, today we have been dehydrating fruits. We've been making bone broth and making a ton of hot sauce with our peppers from our garden. But I wanted to take time and show you our fall garden and how it's doing. So if that's something that interests you, let's roll that intro.
I'm coming home.
Alrighty, so a while back I made a video because I was talking with my friend and twinzie Kacy over at Boots and Bounty. And she was like, Kacy, you do know that winter squash doesn't mean it needs to be planted in the winter, correct? And I was like, no. So I went ahead and pulled out the plants that I had in there and went ahead and I direct sowed all of my squash seeds. They're doing really well. Whether they're going to hold off and harden and do everything before my first frost is yet to be seen. Right now it is December. It is October 11th or 12th or something like that. And I want to show you how they are looking. Now, first, I'm going to show you just a little clip right here of the pumpkin patch. We had one plant that did well. It was kind of a womp for the pumpkin patch. I tried to just till up the 12 by 12 little circle area. That still did not work. So, of course, next year we've learned we have to till up the whole entire pumpkin area. But it was learning. It's learning years. I'm going to put the clip of the pumpkin here. So yeah, kind of a womp type of experience. One thing that I've learned, especially with our watermelon patch this year and our pumpkin patch, is that you cannot half step on tilling and fertilizing. It is so important. And the crazy thing is, we talk about that all the time on our podcast around the hay bale. You think I would have listened to my own advice, but I tried to half step it just to see, and it did not work. So now we're going to walk over to my main garden, which of course, if you remember, I'll leave the videos here. Me, brother Chris, sis Tara, and mom did till up. We did a soil test, mouse soil testing, and I added a lot of chicken manure and 10 by 10 fertilizer and potash to this garden, and it has done amazing. So let's go ahead and we're going to walk right over to my garden. Alrighty, we are over in the main garden. Now, I've been really lazy, and all of my dead tomato plants are still in the ground. But I am going to get them pulled out. It's crazy because it looks like my cherry tomato is coming back. Interesting. Peppers are still doing really well. I'm definitely not going to have to plant hot peppers next year because I'm going to have a ton of sauce. But I'm going to just flip you around and I'm going to show you what we got. Alrighty, so here are some of our cayennes and our jalapenos, which is crazy because one of the jalapeno plants has this, like, I don't even know what to call those, growing on them too. It was crazy. I bought some crazy seeds. Bell peppers are in the back. We have some more bells here. Still producing some great bells. Let them stay on a little bit longer. Serranos did really well. These are more serranos, and still have some jalapenos going. But let's talk about the main attraction, the winter squash. So I planted 3 types of varieties: acorn, butternut, and spaghetti. So over here first is the acorn, and we already have this ginormous one right here. I have some little ones up at the top. I think there's some over here too, yep. And I will leave here on the screen. I received these acorn squash seeds. Oh, there's another one right there. I don't know if you can see it. The acorn squash from the seed swap that I did with my friend Christina over at Hilltop Garden. Oh my gosh, there's so many that I'm like not even seeing. There's one right there. Oh my word. But I'll put the homestead on the screen that gifted me with these acorn squashes because they are doing so well. And then of course I have some butternuts going. Look at those, aren't those beautiful? And I even have more over here. And then all these right here are my spaghetti, yeah? And they've gone crazy. They're going all the way down there and out more. Look at that. I'm so excited because I love winter squashes for soups. I love spaghetti squashes to substitute for a healthy kind of pasta night. There's another one right there. This is one thing that I had learned from the summer is that I have to separate them out because they go cray-cray, like for real cray-cray. Now, our first frost date is here. We're in zone 8A. It is stated by the Farmer's Almanac that it's going to be November 11th. But it's still hot, as you can tell with me sweating. So I'm hoping and praying that these winter squashes have enough time to grow, harden off so I can put them up in my pantry. But I'm so excited. I haven't walked out here in a couple days because it rained last night and it was raining this morning. So they've gotten a good watering. But yeah, having, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaghetti, 4 butternut, and from what I can see, 5 acorn. I don't know even what to do with acorn. So y'all leave it in the comment section. What are some of your favorite recipes with the acorn squash? Because I know butternut, I know spaghetti squash, but I don't know acorn. And they're doing really well. So I'm going to have a good crop of them, hopefully, God willing. But yes, y'all, thank you so much for stopping by the short little garden tour of my fall garden. I'm hoping and praying that it does well and it's able to produce in time before we have our first frost here in Georgia. If not, I'll learn for next year or have these as summer squashes. I guess I'm saying that right. Yeah, having them as summer squash because they won't be hardened off. Y'all know what I mean. But thank you again. Make sure you are liking and subscribing and go ahead and hit that bell icon so you know that anytime that new content drops to the channel. Follow us on social media at Instagram and Facebook at Ormsby Farm. And until next video, be blessed. See y'all later.
I'm coming